Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 video. We're back on the Boston Sprint, I should say just Northeast Corridor Boston Providence now. And we're going to be taking a look at the upgrades to it. And I'm actually recording this after the Acela video, so we've sort of already seen the upgrades there. But for anyone who didn't see the upgrades and just wants, well, what you get on Boston Sprinter and see, well, we're doing it now. And we're going to take a service down to Reedville. We always go down to Reedville, but it's a nice little service to do, just sort of showcase what's new. So let's get in. We'll get the doors shut. Is it all good to go? No, it's not all good to go. Well, that might change actually. Is that going to change? It has. Do that, and off we go. You can already see with the stark difference. I mean, look at that, sort of the light coming from out there. So yeah, the F40, the CTC3, and the ACS64 on this route have all been upgraded to allow for the new eye adaptation and just well the new changes to it. So they've all been tweaked. And yeah, if we're lucky enough, we might see an Acela. Well, that seems we've sort of caught it at a slightly quiet time. It's 9:40, but I mean for MBTA stuff it's booming, but for Amtrak it seems to be, well, there's no Amtrak here at the moment. Where's the Amtrak? But yeah, this route looks spectacular with the new changes. I mean, if you did watch the Acela video, you know, it was like us smiling the whole way through it. It looks beautiful, it looks gorgeous. There we go, out of the very slow Boston South. Let's have a look, is there an Amtrak anywhere? There's probably one in the loop, isn't there? No, it's not. Where's Amtrak? Well, that'll be MBTA. There must be an Acela somewhere. We'll be quite unlucky not to see one. Well, I was saying that oh, it's probably there, isn't it? Oh, that's the regional service. Well, if we're lucky, we might see an Acela whiz by. But I think we've probably chance of that are probably quite slim. So yeah, this route now has the new clouds. I probably should have said it to being a little bit cloudy. Then it'll start raining, so hopefully we might see that building up. But it's got the new TOD4, volumetric clouds, all the new sort of skies, lighting. So yeah, it's now, I suppose, a Train Sim World 3 route. Which I wonder if that means they'll change the name of it, because I wonder if it will now say Train Sim World compatible. Because, it's a Train Sim World 3 route, I suppose, now, with all the changes. I have to have a look at that. Then up to 15. Let's actually get the HUD off. We don't need it on really, do we, for this? We know this route quite well. In the good old F40. But yeah, two sections of the Northeast Corridor now on Train Sim World 3. You've got the this one, Boston Providence, and now you've also got New York Trenton. And the cool thing is you could actually drive the same train across both sections. Say if you did, I don't know, a service, an Amtrak service, say starting at 9 AM from Boston, you'd probably get to Providence at about 9:45, and then probably you could pick that up at New York at maybe midday-ish, and then drive that bit down to Trenton. Which I haven't done yet, but I certainly will do, because that'll be good fun doing that. Try and pick up the same one. Maybe even at some point combine the Train Sim Classic Northeast Corridor, New Haven to New York, and do some sort of combined journey. That'll be quite cool to do. Because the only bit we're missing is Providence to New Haven, and Philadelphia to Baltimore. Yeah, I love driving the F40 on this route. These trains are much easier to drive than the new New Jersey Transit trains, which are quite a pain with the lapped brakes. This thing, however, no lapped brakes on this. Just a nice easy brake. We're coming up to Boston Back Bay. I just thought we'd jump back on this route. Actually, there's a video out. Well, probably is a video possibly already out, which was recorded before the upgrades were done. But I thought we'll get on here and just, well, give it a go as, well, in one of the trains you have on this route. For a little run on it. This is Boston Back Bay. And also, as we've probably done lots of other streams on the new route, new section, do a video for this one. I don't think it wants you going right down the end on this either. I remember last time it said go back or something. So I think we will probably want to aim on, well, aim to stop on this 6 here. I think. Should be in the platform. Or one of them, 6 or 5. Let's go for this one. Yeah. Yeah, we got 499 points for that. So that's where it wants you to stop. Not really too sure why. As I don't think there's an entrance this end, so you'd think you'd just go right to the end, but no. Get that off as well. Lovely. And we'll probably be able to see the eye adaptation coming into play as well, as we're going to be diving in and out of the tunnels. Give us a good look at that. Let's have a little look. I'm interested. Is there any Acela services on the way up? If there is, that's fantastic. Let's go the other way. No, that's the Amtrak Regional. Acela, Acela, Acela. Where are you? Please show yourself. There's surely got to be one going up. Well, I suppose it is 9:40 in the morning, so most of them probably haven't left. Oh, that might be an Acela. That might be an Acela there. Hopefully not. Well, hopefully it is, not hopefully not. Right. Reedville next. Not going to blow the horn under here, so it'll probably deafen everyone. Wake everyone up. Back Bay Station. Goodbye. We're off. All the people of Back Bay just missed their train. Actually, could have just checked the CIS, because the CIS would have told us what trains are on the way. So there's no Amtrak in Boston South at the moment. They'll be lucky enough to see one on the way up. That's the good thing about the Acela. If you get the Acela DLC, you can either get it, I suppose, for New York Trenton or for Boston Providence. Because you get services on each route, which is awesome. Up to 45 and up to 60. Nice and quick. There we go. So we discovered at Ruggles and I think it's Hyde Park. They're the ones we're going to be skipping out. Yeah, fantastic route this one. I suppose a similar length to a New York Trenton, even though New York Trenton feels much longer than this one. Well, no, this one is, I'm thinking, there's a 30 something from there. This one I think is about 50 miles. No, not 50 miles. 48? And then New York Trenton's about 58. So there's a slight difference. This one feels much quicker. Probably as there's less stations on it. Quite lots of fast areas. Yeah, the new lighting looks gorgeous on here. Into the tunnel and you get the, well, that's slightly weird there, but you'll get the flare as we come out of the tunnel. 45, oh god, we need to put that down then. It's not happy. There you go, down to 45. Might be following something. Maybe a slow service ahead of us. Yeah, I absolutely love this train, and the livery is really nice as well. Even though it's sort of purpley pink, isn't it? Just suits it really well. Good job, MBTA. Nice livery. So you've got the metro over to the right hand side of us. Cool. And it should hopefully be able to speed up shortly. Unless we are literally almost tailgating that other service. And also dynamic weather. You can see that changing as well. So it looks like it's got a little bit foggier. It always does. It always seems to get a little bit foggier. So when you turn dynamic weather on like a slow service. So you can see that coming into play. Cool. Hopefully it doesn't get too foggy. That definitely is getting a bit foggy though. Come on, speed up. There we go, up to 90, that's more like it. Flash as we come out of the tunnel. There you go, let's get that up. Slightly weird, you see the tunnel just ahead went a bit weird there. Slightly odd there. Right, where's that Acela? If it was the Acela. I think it was probably at Route 128, wasn't it? So yeah, something's there. I reckon that might be an Acela. As you can see the little blob at either end, which would be the 2 power cars. Fingers crossed. Although that one probably's come up from New York. It's quite early in the morning still. I doubt that's come from Washington. It really is getting cloudy quick. Look at that. Looks really good though. Really nice actually. This game just kind of looks so beautiful at times though. Even on the old routes, not just on the I suppose Train Sim World free features routes. On the old ones it looks beautiful as well. Right, back down to 45. Down that goes. Right then. And probably in a second that's going to start raining. Surely. It's like the perfect rain weather. Well, I was saying that's sort of one of the reasons why I do turn off dynamic weather when doing a more slower service. It just changes sometimes too quickly. You know, it's been, what, 10 minutes from a clear skies Boston South. Well, probably actually less than that, maybe, no, yeah, 10 minutes or so from being a clear sky Boston South, no clouds in sight, to now being just out of Boston, completely murky, foggy. That's how sometimes I do turn off dynamic weather when I'm on like a sort of slower service. Whereas if you're on something like the Acela, it's definitely going on because you're covering a long distance in a short amount of time. So the weather is going to change quite a bit. Or at least to some extent. Oh, and nothing with this route. The signalling has been completely sort of reworked on here. So you won't get that. I don't think you'll now get that funny speed limit coming into Providence where it brings you down to like 40 for not really any reason, just outside of Providence. I don't think so, at least. Buzz, 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 buzz. Should be there in about 5 minutes or so. Should be approaching Hyde Park. That can't be too much further down. I'm on the lookout for the Acela. It's got to be on the way up now, isn't it? Well, I think if it's not the Acela, I'll be disappointed. Right, so it's there. Come on, surely it's got to be an Acela. Does that mean that this one's red, doesn't it? If it's a red and a block yellow. Yeah, it probably would. It's coming down to 30 now. I'll put that down even more then. Okay. A little bit of horn. Not really too sure why we are coming down. Are we actually following something? Just to sort of have a look to see if we are. I don't think we are. I think it's just bringing us down because of the maybe the points aren't set because we haven't got the objective yet. Well, we should be coming up to the objective fairly shortly. A little bit of slowness through here. I think it's probably as the points aren't set for our route yet. So we slowly crawl along. Yes, buzz, buzz, buzz. Come on, Hyde Park, where are you? That bloody fog's not helping. It's like, where is it? Must be coming up. Surely. We'll get there. It can be quite painful just going at this speed. Well, I mean, it's not like 10 miles an hour, but it's still, you know, slow. Oh, there it is. There's an Acela. Flyby shot. No, not that's the wrong button there. Sort of. Well, there's the Acela, which is DLC for this route. And if you get it, you can also then play it on New York Trenton. That was nice to see. That's also gone up. The Acela gave us a bit of good luck. Let's put the speed up for us. I doubt that was the reason why we were coming to a stop, as that doesn't go on our line. And then we'll be coming across soon as we come up to Reedville. Yay, and then I'm off to go and get some nice bit of lunch, as I've been... as we did all the videos last night. It depends when you're watching this, but all of the sort of first look videos of the route up until about 2 AM. Then up at 8 and then streaming for almost 3 hours. So once this is done, then it's time for a nice bit of a nice bit of food and chill out for a bit. Cool. As we slowly get there. This must be the one telling us we're coming across. Whoa, hello, down to 30. Right, I'll come that down then. All good. Yes, we're at 30, alright. Lovely train to drive though. I mean, every train on this route is great. CTC3, this one, and the ACS 64, and obviously now the Acela. It's a really solid route in terms of sort of trains you can drive, and quite sort of easiest as well. I wouldn't say any of the trains are much of a challenge. So it's quite a chilled out sort of passenger route. Whereas on New York Trenton, New Jersey Transit have got lapped brakes, and the speed changes constantly. So it's a bit more sort of like, whoa, do that, do that, do that, whoa, quick. More stations, whereas this part's a bit more chilled out. So if you're looking for a slightly more chilled out experience on the Northeast Corridor, go for this section of it. Or if you like craziness, go for New York Trenton. Here we are. I don't know where we stop at this. I think it's right up to the top, so we'll do that. Quite a cool station, this one. There you go. Perfect. I think it's the right hand side door, so the left hand side platform's quite short. Or do we fit into it? No, we don't. Well, that is going to be everyone for today's Trenton World 3 video on the Boston Sprint with its new upgrades, which I think we have demonstrated. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hope to see you next time. See you all and take care. Bye guys.